Hello, my name is Kacper, and right now we are in Świnoujście during the conference made by the Polish Wind Energy Association. And my guest is Aly Elsewedy, Vice President of Energya Industries. Hello.
Hello, it's nice to meet you.
Okay, so what happened that you are in Poland right now? What's going on with Energya Industry?
Well, if you don't mind, I'll give a quick introduction about Energya Industries. We're a multidisciplinary industrial group. We work in a few fields, mainly cable manufacturing and steel fabrication. Energya Cables is a company that we're exhibiting in this exhibition. Energya Cables has two factories, one in Egypt, one in Saudi Arabia. We produce all sorts of underground cables or onshore cables up to 500 kilovolts. We were here actually last year as visitors, and we had already started a little bit of exports to Poland through our partnership with Incel, one of the biggest distributors of cables in the country here in Poland. And we found out that this exhibition was targeting the high voltage segment specifically, and that's something we really wanted to focus on. We, a year later, now have our cables type tested according to the Polish norms, and we believe we have a very big future here in Poland.
Okay, and by Poland, you also mean this region of Europe?
So yes, Energya Cables exports 80% of its production from Egypt. And the majority of these exports, I would say up to 80% of that 80%, goes to Europe. So we've got a healthy market share in the UK, in Poland, in Greece, in the likes of Germany. We're now in France, we're in Denmark, etc., etc., etc. But in Poland, we have it a little bit different. We've established our own company here called Energya Polska. And we have our own team led by the great Marcin Moroz, who has been with us for a couple of years now, maybe a little bit longer. And the reason why we have our own team is because we really have a strategic vision for this specific market.
Okay, so because you're from the sector, you might be familiar with this theory, but I was told by many experts that there's no energy transition without grids and cables.
100%. So you need electricity, electricity needs generation, and generation needs transmission and distribution, which in turn needs cables. Without it, it doesn't happen. And actually, not only do we supply Poland with our cables, we also supply them with the steel towers. So you know when you're driving around the highway, you see these very massive steel towers that transmit the cables overhead.
Like the pylons, you mean?
Exactly. We produce the steel towers as well, and we export them to Poland. We have a very good relationship with a few EPC contractors that we're proud of. So yeah, you need electricity, you need cables.
Okay, and what you can see in the future of energy sector in Poland and also in Europe?
So as I told you a few seconds ago, we have our own company here, and the reason why we did that is because we have a great vision for Poland. We believe Poland is very unique to the rest of the neighboring countries, where a lot of people might say economically there's a few issues in Europe. But we see Poland as very different. We see Poland as having a very bright future. The government here, I think, has a different vision than the rest of the region, and they're investing in that vision. The amount of investments going into transmission and distribution as a result of generation is much bigger with the pipeline happening than anywhere else in Europe, and that's something we'd love to be a part of.
Okay, but by telling that Poland is unique, maybe you can see any obstacles, any problems happening right now?
Honestly, there's only one issue for a foreign company working in Poland, and that's the language barrier. And it's an easy issue, and,
okay.
And we have our own team here that really help us to close down that problem. Except for that, no, I think the future is very bright for Poland, and I believe the government will continue to invest in generation. We believe the private sector here has a very big potential in this area, especially with AI, data centers, offshore wind farms, onshore wind farms, etc.
Okay, I think that will be all. Thank you very much.
You're most welcome.
For your time.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Goodbye.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right.